From Steve Lacey on this Friday. Well, it's the definition of senseless violence. Groups of young men trying to knock out random people for no reason other than boredom and a cheap thrill. But now 4 men possibly involved in one of these attacks are in police custody. Stacey Delicat joining us now live from Borough Park, Brooklyn, with where the investigation stands right now. Stacey.
Well, Steve, police have been questioning these 4 men since very early this morning here at the 66th precinct. Now, as for the victim in all of this, he luckily was able to get away and didn't suffer very serious injuries. And as you're about to hear, he says he was just walking home from work when he heard a group of men actually talking about the knockout game. Next thing he knew, he says he saw a fist coming straight at his face.
As I'm walking on the sidewalk, the group surrounded me.
This is the latest victim of what's believed to be the so-called knockout game. He's an Orthodox Jew in his 20s and didn't want to show his face on camera.
As I tried to get away, one of them stepped out towards me and with a closed fist hit me on the face. As I was able to cringe and walk away from them.
The attack took place early this morning near the intersection of 18th Avenue and East 2nd Street in Borough Park as the victim was walking home from work. Detectives were back there this afternoon investigating, and 4 men between the ages of 28 and 38 are now in custody.
They were very clear, they're very loud about the fact that they were going to play this game, and as they were walking down the street, they saw a young Jewish man and they decided to attack him.
The knockout game involves randomly sucker punching victims in the head for fun. Video of assaults in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and London have all gained wide circulation online. And City Councilman David Greenfield says the disturbing trend is now gaining popularity in New York.
It's becoming a little bit of an epidemic, quite frankly, and we've seen at least 7 of these situations in the last few weeks.
The local incidents include an attack on a 78-year-old woman in Midwood and on a 12-year-old boy in Crown Heights. That attack was caught on surveillance video.
My husband is very, very worried every time I go at it.
This woman who lives in Borough Park says she and her neighbors are now thinking twice about going out alone.
I have a little grandson, 4 years old, and he is concerned. What happens if somebody hits me in the back of the head? What's going to happen to him? Yeah. Sure, we're concerned, very concerned.
Again, the 4 men in custody still being questioned here at the 66th precinct. Councilman Greenfield, who you heard from in the piece, said he's calling on the DA to charge them with gang assault and a bias attack. He says it's necessary in order to send a message that this knockout game won't be tolerated.